Welcome back to the Final Whistle podcast. This is your West Ham versus Chelsea match review. I am buzzing. Mr. Abu I side dead in at this. So I mean 3-0 up the Chelsea. Now, let's do a quick review of what happened in the match. Firstly, I want to take a hint. Go back and watch my match preview, and you will see where I said I'm expecting a 3-0 win and I wanted a clean sheet. And so said, so done. So said, so done. Absolutely buzzing. Amazing performance from the game. A controlled performance today. A very professional performance today. Shout out to Enzo Maresca. Really, really, really brilliant performance today. Really, really brilliant management as well. And the starting lineup was just the way I expected it. It was the same starting lineup I had out with one exception. He started Jackson and he didn't start Nkunku. He gave Jackson some confidence and some faith. Now let's dive into the game a little bit. In the first half, um, Sancho. In the first half, the build-up play with Sancho and Cucurella absolutely immense. When Sancho got the ball and played it in behind for Jackson, when Jackson was one-on-one with the keeper, I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. And then for him to put the ball through the keeper's legs to make it 1-0, absolutely buzzing with that finish. And then we just took a hold of the game. We continued. The second goal comes from Enzo and Caicedo working together in midfield, and Caicedo playing that ball in behind to get that goal, which made it 2-0. Again, Nicholas Jackson, brilliant finish, one-on-one with the keeper. And at last, in the second half, the third goal came from Cole Palmer, wonder finish. Absolutely amazing, absolutely love it. Some key things that I took from the game, some really, really brilliant key things that I took from the game. Cucurella. Cucurella is a silent hero. That's what I want to say. He is a night and day difference from the Cucurella that joined Chelsea Football Club. 2 or 3 seasons ago? I don't even remember. I'm just buzzing with his performance. It was snuffing out plays, stopping shots. He was going one-on-one with Kudos on that left-hand side, and he was doing a job. Caicedo, man of the match performance. I am absolutely buzzing with his performance play today, and it was just absolutely brilliant. I'm just buzzing. I can't contain my happiness and joy. Everyone on Twitter, on social media, and people's watch-alongs, they were a bit negative. They were a bit hesitant when playing West Ham. But when we saw the West Ham lineup, I was saying should be a winnable game because they started most of their new signings in terms of Somerville. Fulco, I don't think Fulco goes in the team today, but they started Somerville and they didn't start Antonio up front, which means the game wasn't going to be as physical. It was going to be more a techie game, a more technical game, And when you look at the two squads, paper to paper, technical versus technical, I expected Chelsea to come out on top. So I wasn't too worried in that regard. And to be honest, the 5-0 win against West Ham was replaying in my head earlier in the season. So that had me buzzing. Now, let's go over some of the good and bad performances. Nicholas Jackson, what a way to shut the critics up after you did not take some of your chances in the last game against Bournemouth, after you didn't have the best performance against Bournemouth. For you to come back after I myself and other people were calling for Nkunku to start, to see you come and have a performance like this, absolutely top class mentality and absolutely great performance. Let's go to Jadon Sancho. What a baller! This is what ballers are. You see Jadon Sancho are one of them man, brother, will have on the ice on the chin, have the ice in their ears, they just know say man drippy. That's all we can ask. Man drippy off the pitch and on the pitch. He had that fullback spinning. There was this one play in the first half where he did like the jiggy and he had the defender spinning. I think it was Avers had the defender spinning. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. When you look at Cole Palmer and Madueke, they were a bit quiet in the first half. In fact, Palmer was really quiet in the first time, and people were calling for subs in the second half just because we have that amount of attacking depth. but we'll get into that a bit later. Enzo Fernandez, for me, he had a really good game. The only issue I had with Enzo Fernandez throughout this entire game, some of his passes in behind, he undercooked it. So I remember there was a pass for Jackson to get into the same position, to get into that, similar to how he scored the first goal, and the pass was undercooked. A pass to Jadon Sancho to quickly switch it out wide so we could break on the counter attack. That pass was undercooked. Now I expect Enzo Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez to get better in that regard, but really good, solid performance for me. And for me, another man of the match contender is Moises Caicedo. Absolutely. Yo, them boy I said that dead in this in a youth. Yo, it was a brilliant performance from him. Willing back tackles. I think he had the most interception, 13 in any Premier League, for any Premier League team this season. Absolutely buzzing. When you look at the defense, Tosin. This is why I wanted to start Tosin, bro. Tosin, absolutely brilliant when it comes on to defending today. Fofana did a job at right back. I'm not gonna lie, he did a job at right back. It's not his natural position, but he did a job. Picked him a yellow card for holding on to the defender twice. I think we kind of got away with a penalty, in my opinion, but I'll take the clean sheet. Cucurella, baller. Colwill, solid as usual. Just build on the momentum, Levi Colwill. Just build on the momentum. Keep on going. Keep on pushing through. Really solid game. And Cucurella, my personal man of the match, snuffing out again. Free kicks, there to kick it away. Last minute shots, there to kick it away. Yo, this was such a good performance. And Robert Sanchez, he's building, guys. We may be wrong about this one. Will he be world class? We will never know. But all I'm trying to say is he is getting better, better game by game. Game by game. And this defense is getting better game by game. This is the second clean sheet. And what did I say in my match preview? I said in my match preview, in order to have a great defense, you need defensive stability and you need defensive structure. So if we can keep on giving some of these players time to build a partnership, whether it's Colwill and Fofana or Colwill and Tosin, just keep on building together. Get that chemistry. When you have a good defense and a solid defense that knows each other, knows how they play, that also gives confidence to the goalkeeper as well. So that's how you build your defensive structure. All in all, some really good performances today. Let's talk on Noni Madueke. Coming into my match preview, I did say that Noni Madueke needed to have a good performance. Not necessarily brilliant, but a good performance because based on what Maresca said, it's him and Pedro Neto fighting out for the right wing position. And he didn't have the best of games. In fact, he didn't have a good game, in my opinion, as to what I know he can deliver. But I do not want his performance to be the talk of the town, or to be the talking point when we just won 3-0 and picked up a third consecutive away win and picked up a second consecutive clean sheet. It shouldn't be the talking point of the town, because we all know if you don't perform in this Maresca system, you're going to get dropped, because now we have the quality in reserves or off the bench to take your spot, and then you're just going to have to start all over again. So to me, Pedro Neto should start the next game, and he should be given a run of games, just like Madueke has been given a run of games, right? Just call a spade a spade. I'm a Madueke fan, but you got to perform when you get the chances that you are given. Now, I've seen some comments online where people are saying, "Oh, he's so selfish. We're 3-0 up. Why didn't he pass to make it 4?" Man, you were 3-0 up. You're in a position where you can't take the shot. You take the shot. I'm going to give you that leeway to take the shot, but if it was a different stage of the game, let's say it was 2-1 or 2-0, I'm expecting that pass. I'm expecting you to find players in a better position. But if we're 3-0 up and we're dominating the game, and it's late and it's later on in the second half, why not take the shot? I don't see where the big issue is. Again, Madueke didn't have the best of performances, and I think he should have been subbed. Now the substitute. Yo, them man come for play a ball in a youth. One of the substitute that really did it for me was Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto was on the left, was on the right. He came on. It was really impactful, in my opinion. Nkunku didn't have the best of or the greatest of impact, even though he should have scored a goal. Nkunku, stop the foolishness, brother. That header should have been buried. Now, once Nkunku came on, we did see Deaaaddd. Everybody, whenever Deaaaddd came on, pretty sure along like me, everybody was kind of quaking in their boots a bit because he came on at the right back position, but he did do a job. He didn't make any major defensive mistakes. And then we also saw KDH come on, did his thing. But all in all, a good performance from Chelsea. And yeah, I'm happy. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. With that being said, that has been your West Ham versus Chelsea match review. Like I said, 3-0 up the Chelsea. Peace.